What's going on, Master Duel fans? James here again. Season 43 to start, and when it comes to the deck of choice of Season 43, Allure Queens have returned, but get this, mixed in with Majespecters. Now, you guys might be wondering, how on earth does this two archetypes tie in between together? So, to circumvent this, we will do an in-depth guide on Majespecters. Now, before we even get started on the in-depth guide, for Season 43 coming up, I already know for that fact that literally everyone is hyping up for the new selection pack. So I decided to say, you know what? We are going to do this. For the first time ever in Season 43, we are actually going to loosen up the rules. So it's loose rules. And for this season, to be specific, it is going to be two different decks taking turns on some serious gameplay action. So, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever in Master Duel history career, when this video goes up, Season 43 is going to be two different decks taking turns to experience the whole entire Season 43. And Allure Queen Majespecter is one of them. So, once again, two different decks will be taking turns experiencing Season 43. Now, the in-depth guide of Majespecters. You have, in terms of Majespecter's storyline, to be specific, okay, let's put it this way. All right, cut. Majespecter good stuff. You have 8 main deck pendulums, 4 traps, 5 spells, 1 link, and 1 XZ. Pendulum XZ. Now, when it comes to Majespecters specifically, the main deck ones do not count the UR one. In order for you to play the game with this deck, Majespecters from the main deck, they are all about your opponent cannot target it and or can't be killed with opponent's card effects. It's literally the exact same gimmick of the main deck Majespecter monsters. Do not count the UR. And the way how their spells and traps work is you tribute 1 Majespecter / Wind spellcaster in general in order for you to do something about this. First things first, on behalf of the Majespecter pendulums to start, I'm going to share you guys the same exact classifications of Majespecters. All of them happens to be Wind spellcaster. For some reason, they are spellcasters and not beasts in terms of animals, for whatever the reason may be. So all of them are Wind spellcaster pendulums from the main deck. From the extra deck, you got the Link and the Pendulum XZ, nothing more, nothing less. Majespecter Cat Nekomata. Level 3, scale of 2, 100 attack, 1800 defense. Upon normal or special, you can add 1 Majespecter card, spell / trap included, from deck to hand during the end phase of this turn. Majespecter's version of Bestial Magnamud before Bestial Magnamud ever existed. Majespecter Raccoon, Bambuku, level 3, scale of 5, 1200 attack, 900 defense. Upon no more special, when you can, which of course, nowadays, missing the timing, you gotta love it. But when normal or special, add one Majespecter monster from deck to hand, self-included, hard once per turn, on Stratos being a monster. Majespecter Crow Yada. Level 4, scale of 5, 1000 attack, 1500 defense. Hey, unpossessed and possessed partnerships target. Based, searchable from win variations. So I say that's pretty based. Upon normal special, when this one adds a Majespecter spell from deck to hand, so Stratos of spells. Majespecter Fox QB, level 4, scale of 2, 1500 attack, 1000 defense. When normal or special, you can add one Majespecter trap from deck to hand. Hard once, so Stratos of traps. Okay, so Raccoon is the Stratos of Majespecter monsters. Crow is the Majespecter spells, aka Stratos of Majespecter spells. And then Fox is the Stratos of Majespecter traps. Good to know. So basically, Raccoon, Crow, and Fox are basically the Holy Trinity Searchers, aka the heart and soul of getting the deck together. And then Majespecter Toad Ogama, level 4, scale of 5, 1300 attack, 500 defense. When normal or special, you can straight up set one Majespecter spell trap from your deck, but it can't be triggered this turn. Hard once on Toad. Majespecter Porcupine. Yamarashi. Level 4, scale of 2, 1500 attack. Well, 15 both ways, so this is another possessed target. Possessed trap target, I should say. During the main phase, if you control a Majespecter monster as a quick effect, free summon this card from your hand. Upon normal special, target one Majespecter spell in your graveyard, reset button it. This card is crucial, and in each of the previous effects, once per turn. Majespecter Unicorn Karen, level 6, scale of 2, 2000 both ways. In the history of Yu-Gi-Oh!, when pendulums first existed, pendulums in general are starting to become more powerful than ever, knowing that Majespecter's first release, it made it so that Kirin was one of the most difficult monsters to deal with because of its actual own effect, and on top of that, the fact that players nowadays, in terms of the history of Yu-Gi-Oh!, they literally had no outs to Unicorn Kirin. So Konami said, you know what? We're going to ban Kirin just to make this fair and balanced. And as of now, Kirin is back, and it makes it so that Majespecters in general becomes a whole. Also, not too sure if in the TCG land specifically, Kirin should have been out from the get-go as of a long time ago when this was recorded for the video. But if for some reason Kirin is still in jail, leave a comment below just in case. Once again, level 6, scale of 2, 2000 both ways. As a quick effect, you can target one pendulum monster in general, doesn't gotta be Kirin, in your monster zone, and one monster your opponent controls kick those targets back to the hand. So, quick effect, compulse on each side. Majesty Pegasus, the Draco Slayer. Level 4, scale 2, 1500 both ways. Once again, another possessed trap target. This card is always treated as a Majespecter card. As a quick effect, you can discard this. For the rest of this turn, your opponent cannot target Draco Slayer monsters you control within card effects, and it can't be killed by your opponent's card effects. Okay, so protects Draco Slayers, cool. Upon special summon, by the effect of a Draco Slayer card or Pendulum Summon, courtesy of Majespecters, you can add one field spell in general from deck to hand, then you can discard one card. Hard once on Majesty Pegasus. If you have a Draco Slayer or a Majespecter card in your other Pendulum scale, you can add one Draco Slayer Pendulum with a different name, original name, then that card from deck to hand, then you can kill one card in your Pendulum scale. And that scale effect is a hard once per turn. For the spells, Majesty Pegasus, Majespecters gain the 300 boost, nice. Next effect is a hard once per turn. You contribute one wind spellcaster in general, doesn't gotta be Majespecter, special 1 level 4 or lower Majespecter monster from your deck. And then when it comes to the Majespecter spells and traps, we're going to start off with the spells, and then we're just going to work our way up to the traps. Majespecter Storm. Not once per turn, tribute one wind spellcaster monster, doesn't gotta be Majespecter, then target one monster your opponent controls, shuffle it back into the deck. Once again, not once per turn, smile. Majespecter Cyclone, quick play spell. Tribute one wind spellcaster, doesn't gotta be Majespecter, then target one monster your opponent controls, kill it. Not once per turn on a removal, smile. Majespecter Sonics, quick play spell. Target one Majespecter monster you control. Until the end of this turn, its stats becomes double its current stats. Also, any battle damage your opponent takes gets cut in half. Majespecter Win. Hard once on the activation as a quick play spell. When you activate this card, you can also tribute one wind spellcaster monster, doesn't gotta be Majespecter. So basically, you get yourself an option for a win. If you choose not to tribute, it lets you special one Majespecter from your hand or graveyard, or if you choose to tribute a monster upon activation, it is your E-Telly of Majespecters. For the traps, Majespecter Supercell. Continuous trap. While you have a Majespecter card in your Pendulum scale, the activation and effects of other Majespecter cards on your field cannot be negated. As in, don't ever try to stop me. Once per turn, you can target 5 Majespecter cards in your graveyard, shuffle all of them, then draw one. So basically, this is Jar of Avarice, but Majespecter version. Majespecter Gust. Normal trap. Not once per turn. Target one Majespecter card in your Pendulum scale, special it out. Majespecter Tempest being the counter trap, and Majespecter Tornado being the normal trap. Both results are tribute one wind spellcaster, doesn't gotta be Majespecter for that matter, according to Tornado. Tornado's resolution is, well, technically the condition is tribute one wind spellcaster, doesn't gotta be Majespecter, then target one monster your opponent controls, banish it, not once per turn, smile. And then the counter trap of Tempest, not once per turn, when a monster's more than one would be special or a monster effect is activated, should be 1/1 spellcaster, doesn't gotta be Majespecter, negate the summon as in never hit the field, or activation as in never happened, and if you do, kill that card. As for the extra deck, Majespecter Draco, Ryu. Rank 4, Scale 5, 2300 attack, 2000 defense. Scale effect: if you have a Majespecter or Draco Slayer in your other Pendulum Zone, you can add one Majespecter card from deck to hand, spell/stripes included, then you can kill one card in your Pendulum Zone, self included. Hard once on the scale effect. For the monster effect, if you can Pendulum Summon level 4, you can also Pendulum Summon this card from your extra deck as well. If a monster's more than one is distributed while this card is on the field outside of the damage step, you can detach one, E-Telly 1 level 6 or lower when spellcaster, doesn't gotta be Majespecter. This can be done twice per turn. Not once, but twice per turn. If this card in the monster zone gets killed by battle or card effect or tributed, you can place this card in your pendulum scale. Okay, so turns out Majesty Pegasus and DXZ doesn't have the gimmick effect off from the main deck ones. Majespecter Orthrus, new. Link to bottom left, bottom right, 1500 attack. That takes 2 pendulums, including a Majespecter monster. Hard once on the Link Summon effect. And the turn this card resolves, you cannot special from the extra deck except Majespecter or Draco Slayers. Also, do not let new resolve its effects. Ever. Because if it does, you're cooked. The case is, first chance new gets Link's Shoken, you can add up to 2 face-up Majespecter Pendulums from your extra deck to your hand. Then you can add up to 2 Majespecter Pendulum monsters with different names from your deck to your extra deck face-up. Once again, do not let new resolve. Because if it does, you're cooked. And with that being said, in terms of Majespecter related stuff, one last time just to check. All Majespecter cards are covered. Okay. With this hand, this should be okay. Granite Lost, High Spirits. Cool. Alt Arts of Albaz. Nice. Also, chat, if you watch the branded bundle opening in terms of the alt art related cards to that lore, if you pulled any, let us know in the comments below about which ones is your favorite. And if you could go back and watch that video about the branded bundle. Royal Albion. Good catch. Getting Spriggan's Kit. There's the Droll, for which, by the way, Wind Spellcaster. Albion, set the Brennan in red. Top decks Queen 3, normal Bambuku. Ash the Bambuku, Brennan in red. Picks up Albaz, shouldn't be able to fuse summon. What the heck? Renbrum as an actual monster. and not hitting the graveyard. Following the Albaz plus 1 Beast Warrior or Wing Beast in order to make Rinbrum as a level 8 Dark Wing Beast for some reason, and not a dragon or machine based off from the artwork. Classic Konami with their designs. Fusion effect. 2500 attack, 2000 defense. So let's see. Albaz, and then the Beast. There you go. So we all know what's up about the during your opponent's turn while it's in the graveyard. We know what's up with that. But when it comes to Rinbrum as an actual monster effect, when a Fusion, Synchro, XZ, or Link Monsters effect is activated, so basically pendulums do not count for that matter, but basically anything that's like extra deck related attempts to activate as a quick effect, you can negate that effect, then you can does not target kick back one monster anywhere on the field to the hand. Seems pretty niche on Rinbrum. Lost for Mercurier. Storms. Shibu Bambuku, shuffle it back. And one set. Set one and pass. Normal, the Raccoon. Raccoon getting Porcupine. Porcupine freeze special. Porcupine reset button the Storm. And I choose to go safety zone only with these two for the sake of the anti-target can't be killed by any means. We're just going to do some battle damage, you know, safety zone reasons. Link off the 2 into new, lock, and loaded. Porcupine and Raccoon back to hand. Fox and Crow from main deck to extra deck face up. Scale to 2. Scales 2 through 5, levels 3 and 4 only. So PS2 being Crew and Fox. Fox getting Tempest. Crew for win. And one set. Future deployment. Albion. Cool. I mean, oh no, this is bad. Albaz, discard Mercurier. Tornado. Shibu Fox. Banish Albaz. Fusion duplication. And yet, opponent doesn't have granted fusion. Oh no, not the deployments! Porcupine free special just in case if for some reason there's another Albaz in the mix. Reveals the Sorcerer of Dark Dragoon offering deployment for the sake of Dark Magician. Interesting. Dark Magician over new. Now, with this card specifically, Pendulum Rising, you guys may be wondering, is there a secret spice involving this card? Yes. So let's take a little look-see at this read. Hard once on the activation of Pendulum Rising. Send one monster you control to the graveyard. Special one monster that is a pendulum with the same level as the set monster's original level, but kill it during the end phase. So you might be wondering, in Majespecter, how do you even get something out that's either a 3 or even a 4? But most cases, most likely 3s to be specific. The Allure Queen happens to be an effect monster who is a level 3 to be specific, and Pendulum Rising, for that matter, lets you get either A, raccoon, or B, cat. Link off the two into Beyond the Pendulum, Beyond Pickup Crew, Pendulum Shogun, 4, Crew for Cyclone, Exceed Shogun into, for whatever the reason, that Majespecter happens to be wind. You guys know the return of Lightning Chidori. Rank 4, Wind Thunder. XZ, that takes 2 level 4 wins in general to make it. First chance, Chidori is XZ Shogun. Target one set card your opponent controls. Return that target to the bottom of the deck. And then the detach effect is target one face-up card your opponent controls. Top deck it. So essentially it's Ryza in a nutshell. Chidori, target is set. Call by on new. Chain win. Reviving the new. Chidori, top deck Dark Magician. And then basically combo off, and then that's game under wraps. So guys, that's gonna do it for the showcasing of Allure Queen Majespecter. Once again, this is one of the 2 decks we will be taking to usher in a new update when watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Smash the notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. Be sure to use my campaign code in the description below so we can gather the leftover prizes if the campaign code is still there at the time this is recorded. And on top of that, when watching this video, the update is going to be upheld, and happy new selection pack from a little farther distance to the future, aka today. Thank you guys for tuning in, and catch you all next time.